Chris Colo here with Rafael Grossmann. Rafael is famous for being the first Google Glass surgeon. Rafael, thank you for being here. Thank you for everything that you do. How are you?
My pleasure, Chris. Thank you. It's great to be here. A full day of clinic. I'm a full-time surgeon, but I do find time to do all these cool engagements with people like you who are really innovators in how we use technology to improve what we do in healthcare and in education. So thank you.
Yeah, and thank you also for attending, when you can, our healthcare committee online meetings. So thank you for that. Tell us, what's new with you during the new norm, with COVID, of course, and how do you see the immersive tech being used, or the potential of it?
Well, it's been a lot of this, a lot of connecting with people and communicating with people and with the rest of the world by the way of this somewhat exponential technologies that we have, right? I think that somewhat revolutionized the way we started to connect with people, but still in healthcare, in education, we barely use that kind of technology, considering the potential that we have. And now the COVID-19, what exploded this in a way that we never thought possible. All the regulators from the government level to the hospital administrator levels basically almost forced to communicate this way, and we've been trying for years unsuccessfully.
So what's the latest AR or VR device product that you used?
Well, I've been lately working quite a bit with Vario, the Vario headset that.
I heard it's pronounced Varjo.
Oh yeah, I thought it was Vario.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a beautiful device. Yeah, I thought it was Vario by the Finnish guys, but in any case, this device is just like I tell people, it's almost like looking through a window. The definition is such that is you don't feel that you are in a digital space. Sometimes it's pretty amazing. You probably tried obviously at HTC, Oculus, all of those. Those are great, but this is I think another level in the sense of a definition. And we've been doing some cool stuff together, and companies like Fundamental VR, companies like Orama VR, all those companies that are doing incredible content, digital content for education in healthcare, in surgery. I think that with devices like this, we're going to make it even more real. So, as you know, the experiential, the immersive education is much better than not. VR or not experiential or immersive in every sense, from the point of view of satisfaction, from the point of view of retention and comprehension. And now when you have devices like this that makes that digital realm appear real, that's pretty radical. I think that's pretty good. I guess one thing that I always say is that I really think that as a clinical people, full-time clinicians who are sort of in the trenches, with the patients in healthcare, I think that if we have that passion for technology as well, which is my case, I think that is really important. For me, it's almost a responsibility, to be somewhat preachers and evangelists in this universe, in this ecosystem. I think that it's up to us really to tell the tale and to convince people and spread the message, similar to what you do on your end. Spread the message of the potential, the possibilities of improving what we do in healthcare and in education by the smart use of technologies like this. I'm very active in Twitter. I'm very active in my blog. I go around the world before, when I could travel, doing keynotes and advising and doing consulting. But I think that that is not really just fun. For me, it's really a responsibility, because if we don't do it, who's going to do it? And if someone is trying to create a solution for healthcare or for education using technologies, I think that it's up to us, the educators and the healthcare providers, to give assistance and help shape those platforms in ways that are going to be really successful. So that's my message: the smart use of technology in order to improve and augment what we do in healthcare and in education. That's very important.
And yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people, but personally, that's why I appreciate you, because you're part of this community ecosystem, and you're so approachable, and
Thanks.
and you drive this industry forward for all of us. So thank you, Rafael.
No, my pleasure, Chris. My pleasure.